I promise I'm not actually crying. I'm just crying because I cut up an onion. Hello, and welcome back to Lips and Dishes. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how to make tomato gravy. Now, if you're from the Winston-Salem area in North Carolina, there is a restaurant called Milner's American Southern. It's on Stratford Road in Winston-Salem. It is my favorite restaurant. Well, one of my favorite restaurants in Winston. And they have a fried chicken there, and they put this tomato gravy on them. And it is delicious. It is the best food. It is so good. And so this is our recreation of Milner's tomato gravy. It is thebomb.com. Okay? It's not good for you, probably. It's got bacon grease and butter in it, but it is delicious. And a little bacon grease and a little butter never hurt anybody. So you should make this and let us know if you do, because it's amazing. If you like these videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so that you'll be notified, all of that stuff. It really helps us out a whole bunch if you subscribe. We really love seeing our subscriber count grow. It's really exciting, and we are just incredibly happy to share these recipes with you all and help you all learn how to cook. So let's get started. Okay, so in your pan, you're gonna add about a tablespoon of bacon grease and about 2 tablespoons of butter. If you don't have bacon grease like on hand, I'm sure that just using butter will work fine. I think the bacon grease does add a little bit of a smoky, meaty flavor, but I don't think it's super necessary. You could still make this without it. So once your pan gets nice and warm and your butter gets all melted, you're gonna add a diced shallot. And you're gonna add 1 to 2 cloves of garlic. You measure garlic with your heart. If your heart says 5 cloves of garlic, I think you should do it. Honestly, that sounds really good to me, but not everybody likes garlic, so. Then you're gonna add a tablespoon of flour, and you're just gonna mix that up. And it's really important when you're doing this step that you let the flour cook. So we're basically making a roux, and the flour is gonna what is going to thicken the gravy, but you want to make sure that all of the flour gets cooked, there's no white left, and then it starts to turn a little brown, because that means that the flour is cooked. That way you don't have a raw flour taste. And then you're going to add a can of fire roasted tomatoes with garlic. And I really struggled getting this can open. I thought I had gotten it open all the way, and I hadn't. So I just thought this was a little silly, so I left it in. Even people who do cooking for a living struggle with opening canned foods. So it happens. And then you just want to give that a mix around. Make sure that it gets completely coated in the flour. And you'll see, like, as this cooks, the liquid and stuff that was in the can of tomatoes just really starts to thicken up. And the other thing that's really important, and it gets easier the longer they've cooked, but you want to kind of mash the tomatoes a little bit so that it gets a little saucier. If you didn't want tomato chunks, I'm sure that you could use tomato sauce, and it would be like a completely smooth gravy if you wanted to go that route. You would just need to add some more seasoning. You'd want to add some more salt, some more pepper, some more garlic. The fire roasted tomatoes have a little bit more seasoning on them than just a regular tomato sauce. But once you get those cooked down just a little bit, you want to add a little heavy cream. And again, these didn't cook for very long. It was maybe like 5 minutes before I added the heavy cream, if that. You want to give that a good mix. And then we're going to add some Parmesan cheese just for a little extra salty bite. And we're also going to add a little bit of brown sugar, although I failed to get that on camera. And the brown sugar is really important because tomatoes are really acidic. And so the brown sugar is just going to help give them like a little bit of sweetness. It's going to help bring out the tomato flavor. You can skip it, but then your tomatoes are going to be a little acidic. So, and like, anytime I'm cooking with tomatoes, I always add a little brown sugar. Chili, pasta sauce, anything. Just a little bit, half a teaspoon. It doesn't take much. Just to kind of cut the acidity a little bit. But this is pretty much it. I'm just giving it a good mix. I put in a good sprinkle of pepper. And I'm just kind of going through and crushing up the tomatoes some more. And there it is, all done. If you want to see more recipes, be sure to check out Loaves and Dishes, and thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!